Hello students, welcome to our afternoon read aloud. Well, I'm very excited that today I have another version, remember that word? Version of a gingerbread story, but this has a very different setting. It's called the Musubi Man, Hawaii's gingerbread man. But if you look closely at the cover, maybe you can see that he does not look like he is made of gingerbread at all. And in fact, he's made out of rice, like sushi rice, the kind of white rice that sticks together, right? And I can see on the cover already a little old woman and a little old man. Ooh, I see a dog. Maybe the dog's going to want to eat him too, huh? And he's got some flip-flops and some crazy purple hair and little purple jacket. And on the back, I can also see him running. Here we go. Oh, and I also noticed there's a beautiful tropical flower. That's called a frangipani flower. And I see palm trees, and they're by the ocean. So that's also telling me it's a different setting, right? Okay, here we go. And again, the title page, The Musubi Man, Hawaii's Gingerbread Man, by Sandi Takayama, illustrated by Pat Hall. Oh, wow. Ooh, so I see a little house up on stilts, and there's some rice fields where they're growing rice. Ooh, different kinds of animals, a horse. Oh, I think that's a mongoose. Somebody's working in the field. And there's a dog and a rooster, so it's kind of like a little farm. Here we go. Once upon a time, oh my goodness, lots of folk tales and old stories start with that, right? Once upon a time, in a tiny house in the middle of a taro patch, there lived a little old woman and a little old man. They worked hard all day tending to their taro. Taro is a kind of purple sweet potato that people eat. That's very good for you, very tasty. Oh, there's the little old lady working in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, look. She's making like sushi rolls here, okay? Ooh, and there's a cat too, and she has a beautiful view out the window. Here we go. Early every morning, the little old woman made nourishing meals for their lunch and dinner. Her meals were most delicious, and they were always made of rice. Sushi rice, fried rice, fish with rice. Rice, rice, rice. One morning, the little old woman wanted to make something different. She thought, and then she smiled. I know, she said, I'll make a Musubi Man. And so she did. Ooh, there's some details of what she's going to put on it. Oh, is that some seaweed? Maybe for the hair, a little plum, a little salted plum, and maybe a little, is that a seaweed jacket? Let's see. She gave him limu hair, oh, that's a kind of seaweed, and a little nori jacket, 2 takuan eyes, an ebi nose, and a smiling mouth of red ginger. He needs something else to make him extra special. Perhaps an umeboshi would do the trick. When she reached into the ume jar, she pulled out an umeboshi in the shape of a heart. Ah, perfect, exclaimed the little old woman, and she placed the umeboshi heart on the Musubi Man right where a heart should be. Wow, so she used different kinds of sushi ingredients like seaweed, different kinds of seaweed and plum, and the ginger, you know, the little ginger you eat with sushi, she used to make his mouth, and the plum made his heart. You think what's going to happen? He has a heart now. Woo! He's off. As soon as the umeboshi heart was in place, the Musubi Man winked one yellow takuan eye at the little old woman and sat up. He hopped off the table, ran across the kitchen floor, and pushed open the screen door. Stop! Yelled the little old woman, running as fast as she could. Stop, stop, yelled the little old man as the Musubi Man ran through the taro patch. But the runaway Musubi Man just laughed. Run, run, fast as you can. You no can catch me. I'm one Musubi Man. And he ran down the dirt road. The little old woman and the little old man ran right after him. The Musubi Man ran past a big poi dog gnawing on a bone. "Stop!" barked the poi dog, dropping the bone and running after the Musubi Man. But the Musubi Man only laughed. "Run, run, fast as you can. You no can catch me. I'm one Musubi Man. I run away from one little old woman and one little old man, and I'm going to run away from you too. I can, I can." And he could, because the little old woman and the little old man and the poi dog just could not catch him. There he is, running off the page and down the road. Ooh, maybe the bird wants to eat him. Next, the Musubi Man passed a noisy myna bird sitting up high in a papaya tree. Oh, these are all different things from Hawaii, of course. "Stop, stop, stop, right now," screeched the myna bird. The Musubi Man laughed and laughed. "Run, run, fast as you can. You no can catch me. I'm one Musubi Man. I run away from one little old woman and one little old man and one big poi dog, and I'm gonna run away from you too. I can, I can." And on ran the Musubi Man. On ran the little old woman, the little old man, the big poi dog, and the noisy myna bird. Soon the Musubi Man passed a sleek mongoose sunning himself on a rock. "Stop, stop, stop," chittered the mongoose, but the Musubi Man laughed at the mongoose. "Run, run, fast as you can. You no can catch me. I'm one Musubi Man. I run away from one little old woman and one little old man and one big poi dog and one noisy myna bird too. No way I going to stop for you." And he ran on and on. And so did the little old woman, the little old man, the big poi dog, the noisy myna bird, and the sleek mongoose. But they were all getting very, very tired. Oh, look, his tongue's hanging out, right? The dog's kind of tired chasing. And we just see the back flip-flop of someone else. Ooh, look, he got all the way to the beach. How is a little rice man, how is the Musubi Man going to get across the ocean? Suddenly, the Musubi Man came to a beach. He ran across the sand and reached the ocean. There was no way for him to cross it. Just then, a surfer appeared. "Hop onto my back, Musubi Man. I'll take you across the ocean." The surfer smiled, and his white teeth glowed in his suntan face. The Musubi Man noticed those teeth. He did not hop on the surfer's back. Instead, he climbed on to the very edge of the surfboard, and the surfer paddled out. Ooh, so he stayed away from the surfer's mouth, but he went out there on the edge. Wow, look, they're going to surf. Okay, as the wave came closer and closer, the water splashed farther and farther along the surfboard, and the Musubi Man moved a little closer to the surfer. "Come on, Musubi Man, hop onto my back, or you'll get soaked." The Musubi Man took another look at the waves and hopped on to the surfer's back. The waves splashed higher and higher and nearly covered the surfer's back. "You better hop onto my head, Musubi Man," called the surfer, "unless you want to be rice soup." The Musubi Man hopped onto the surfer's head. Wow, I got to stop and think. So first he's on the edge of the board, and then as the water comes, he hops on the surfer's back, then onto the surfer's head, because otherwise, water mixed with rice just turns into rice soup. But I'm a little worried. Okay, the wave grew larger and larger. "Hey, you better get into my mouth. It's the only safe place to be." The Musubi Man looked at the surfer's mouth and looked at the huge wave. What should he do? He decided to jump, but before he could do it, the wave was upon them. He and the surfer rode it all the way through the barrel and back to the shore. So that means they managed to get on the wave and whiz through all the way to shore. "Wow, that was the best ride I ever had. You must be good luck, little Musubi Man." Sorry about trying to eat you. Want to catch another wave? Surf, surf fast as you can. You can catch any wave with the Musubi Man, replied the Musubi Man, and they were off. They caught wave after wave the entire day. Wow, so they became like buddies, right? And the surfer, instead of trying to eat him, figured, he's good luck. He helps me catch some good waves, some good fun waves. Oh, look at them all there. Ooh, I see the dog, the mongoose, and the mynah bird. The surfer eventually turned pro and went on to win many international meets, and always on his shoulder was the little Musubi Man. As for the little old woman, she didn't keep up with the surfing world, and so she always wondered what happened to her runaway Musubi Man. She often thought about making another Musubi Man, but neither she nor anyone else has ever been able to find another heart-shaped umeboshi. Okay, and look at them going like, whoa, cool, right? Cool surfing dudes. Wow, even the little Musubi Man's trying to make the little sign with his hand. Oh, and he's holding on to the surfer's hair. That's kind of cute. Okay, and this is cute. At the back, there's a glossary. Sometimes stories have words from another place. Like we've had some stories that had Spanish words in them, right? So this has words that have to do with sushi and things that have to do with Hawaii, right? Because it's a different setting. So it talks about ebi, the little dried shrimp that they used for the nose, the limu, the seaweed, the musubi, that's cooked rice, usually shaped into triangles or balls. Nori, that's the seaweed, right? Poi dog, that's kind of like a stray dog. Sushi. Takawan is the pickled radish. Those were his eyes made out of takawan. Taro is the kind of plant, right, in their patch. And I want to go back and look at that because I really loved it. I got to do something. And I really love that opening picture with the beautiful scene of their lovely little house on stilts and their beautiful taro field. And then it also shows some of the other animals that we're going to meet in this story, right? And remember, he came to life because of the umeboshi, the special little plum, the salty plum that she found and that she put to make his heart, that made him come to life. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Musubi Man, and I hope you have a nice afternoon. Don't forget to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading, do some writing, help your family around the house, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.